All right, it's already 9:02. I think we can start our online class for this week. Diba? It is our fourth week na in English. I just want to remind everybody that if you may kindly always turn your camera on. Yan po, nandito na tayo ulit. I hope you can turn your camera para nakikita ko naman po ang inyong mga magaganda at mga nagsisigwapuhang mga mukha. Yan. Okay, Emba, kung nakabukas ang inyong mga camera, syempre dapat na ipagmamalaki nyo yan. Diba? Na naka-display ang inyong magaganda at mga gwapong mukha. So number 2, always keep your microphone on mute mode to avoid unnecessary noise. And of course, turn it on when your teacher asks you or when you are being called. Number 3, do not click the present now button to avoid the disruption of our PowerPoint presentation. Number 4, listen carefully and write down notes, of course. And number 5, as always, participate, participate, participate. To start off with our new lesson for today, good morning again. Let us start our day with a prayer. May I ask somebody to volunteer to lead us with our opening prayer? Sino po pwedeng mag-lead ng ating opening prayer? Anyone? Or how about you? Ikaw nga, Isabel Javier, can you lead us with our opening prayer, please?
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, we offer you to our class today. We pray that through your divine guidance, we would learn how to listen attentively to the inputs of our teacher. May we participate actively in the discussions and activities, so we could learn more while having fun. May we value each other's contributions as a building block towards harmony and peace. As we leave for home, we pray that you keep us safe from harm and illnesses, and we would be able to apply correctly what we have learned from school. All this we ask in your powerful name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you very much, Isabel Javier, for leading us with our opening prayer. So now for our attendance check, kanina na-send ko na po ang ating link. I have already sent, I had sent the link a while ago before we start our lesson, di ba? Para sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-attendance, I'll be sending again the link later para po makapag-fill up kayo ng ating online attendance. So, kamusta grade 7? Isang maulang umaga sa ating lahat. So we are now 52 in our online class. So meron pa tayong mga hinihintay. Siguro hindi lang nagising ng maaga dahil sa lamig ng panahon. Nakapag-breakfast na ba kayo? Pakita nga ng thumbs up kung nakapag-breakfast na. Okay, meron akong nakikita nakapag-breakfast na. It is a good way to start our day, di ba? Our lesson. Para magkaroon tayo ng energy. Ako naman nakapagkape na ako maya-maya. Pag nakapag-start up na yun dyan, mamaya ako kakain ng breakfast. So, all right. So, for today's lesson class, we'll be discussing, ayan, nakikita nyo na po sa inyong screen. We will be discussing this morning the use of past perfect tenses correctly in varied contexts. So, this will be just a form of review. Babalikan lang natin yung mga tinatawag nating tenses of verbs, specifically past and past perfect tense. So this will be our enabling objective. So after going through the class, you are expected to, letter A, identify the different regular and irregular verbs. Magre-review lang tayo ng regular at irregular verbs. Ano kaya ang ibig sabihin nun? Letter B, use verbs in past tense and past participle properly, and use the past and past perfect tenses correctly in varied contexts. No, let us have a quick review lang, class. So I'll be showing you some verbs. So what do we mean by verbs? Class, ano ba yung verbs? Naalala niyo ba kung ano yung verbs? Sige nga, Lady Janine, ano ba ibig sabihin ng verb?
Verbs are action words.
All right, very good. Verbs are action words. So what do we mean by action words? Karaniwan, di ba? Mga salitang kilos in Tagalog. So words that shows action. Okay, so now let us review. So I'll be showing here 5 words and you're going to tell me if it is an example of regular or irregular verb. Titingnan ko lang kung alam nyo pa ba o natatandaan nyo pa ba kung ano ang irregular and regular verb. So are you ready? So if you are ready, kindly type in number 5 in our chat box if you are ready. All right, I think a lot of you are ready. So let us find out. So you may type your answer sa ating chat box na rin. Lagay nyo lang regular or irregular verb. Okay, for number 1. Ayan pala. Type letter A sa ating chat box. If it is irregular verb, don't forget to to write the number. For example, number 1, your answer is A. Type 1A or 1B for irregular. Okay, number 1. Item number 1. Explain. What do you think is explain? Is it letter A, irregular verb, or letter B, an irregular verb? Okay, a lot of you are answering letter A. Okay, let us find out. Explain is, all right, correct. And a regular verb. So, natin, bakit kaya siya regular verb? Mamaya malalaman natin. How about number 2? And your word is number 2. Reach. Is it letter A, regular, or letter B, irregular verb? Okay, letter B, the answer is number 2 is reach. Letter B. It is letter A rather. It's a regular verb. Letter A. So very good. Ang dami nakakatamang sagot. How about number 3? Buy. Number 3, buy. Is it a regular or an irregular verb? O, meron na agad number 4. Nasa number 3 pa lang tayo. Letter number 3. Is it regular or irregular? Let us find out. Okay, letter B. It is an irregular verb. Letter B siya. How about number 4? Freeze. Freeze. Is it letter A, a regular, or letter B, an irregular verb? Number 4. Okay, a lot of you are answering. Sabi ni Eliza Bugay, letter B. Gian Recabo, letter B. Christine Sabido, letter B. Hani Tolentino, letter B. So let us find out. And of course, the answer is letter B. It is an irregular verb. And last item, number 5. Survive. Survive. Is it a regular verb or an irregular verb? Number 5. What do you think is the answer? Rika May Cipriano, letter A daw, number 5. Feli Gutierrez, letter A. Shamia, letter A. Jasmine Gonzaga, letter A. Abigail Barboso, letter A. And the answer is letter A. So it is a regular verb. If you got the answers all correct, so very good. So you have a clear understanding of what a regular and an irregular verb is. So to distinguish a regular and irregular verb class, anong mapapansin niyo dito? Puntahan muna natin yung mga regular. Kapag sinabi nating regular verb, what do we mean by that? Sige nga, Lloyd, Nathan, Estacio.
May ED po sa dulo.
Okay, so yung isang napansin ni Lloyd doon that a regular verb has ED, di ba? Ano ba to? What tense is this? Yung mga nandito sa rightmost part of our screen. What tense? Yes, Janine.
Past tense po.
Okay, it is in past tense. So sabi din ni sa chat box natin, sabi ni Abigail Barboso, it is in past tense. So very good. How about irregular verb? How can you compare the verb in the item numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 with its past tense? Leia.
Sir, nagbabago po yung spell nila.
Okay, they change in, can you say that? They change in spelling. Leia, can you say that?
I-change their spelling.
Okay, they change in spelling. So very good observation. So actually, class, you are all correct. Remember, when we talk about regular verbs, many English verbs are regular. Karamihan dyan. Karamihan sa mga words natin in English are in regular verb. Kaya hindi masyadong mahirap yung regular verb eh. We use them commonly. So which means that the form their different tenses according to an established pattern. Ano daw ba yung mga pattern na yon, such as the following? Nakikita niyo ba yung mga verb dito? Ano yung mga verb natin dito? Pakibasa nga. Sige, open your microphone. What are the verbs found in the lower left part?
Laugh, love, boo.
Okay, laugh, love, and boo. So kapag third person, for example, kapag third person singular, you will just add letter S, di ba? He laughs, she loves, he boos. Ilagyan lang natin ng letter S if singular. Kapag naman past tense, we just add letter ED at the end, as you can see there. And of course, past participle, ED pa rin ang ina-add natin. Tandaan niyo yung class yung past participle. And the present tense, anong dinagdag natin sa dulo?
ing.
Okay, we add ing. Very good. So, ganun lang yung pattern natin. When singular, present tense, we just add letter S. Kapag third person singular past tense, we just add ED. Past participle, also ED. And then, present participle, ing. How about irregular verbs? Yan, ito naman yung mga irregular verbs. So these are the tricky ones. Medyo nakakalito. There are many irregular verbs that don't follow the normal rule. Di daw sinusunod yung rule katulad ng pag-add ng ED when past tense. So here are the forms of some of the most common irregular verb. So of course, unang-una na dyan yung ating be verb. Ano ba yung mga be verb natin? Ayan, example. Kapag third person present tense, ano daw yan? Is. Then kapag past tense, ang gamit natin, I was. Paano kapag plural? Ano ang present tense ng plural ng is? Ano ang plural present tense ng is? Sige nga, chat nyo nga sa ating chat box kung alam ninyo. Okay, ayan. Very good. So, ang ating present plural ng be verb ay the word are. Okay, how about yung past plural ng ating be verb? past plural? Okay, sabi ni Ayan, meron namang nakikita sumasagot. So, correct. Sabi ni Honey, were. Okay, very good. John Lester. So, ang ating past plural ay were. Pag naman daw past participle, the be verb becomes, nilagyan siya ng en. It became been. And the past, ay the present participle, we just add ing. So, beginning, begins. Pero, pagdating naman niya ng singular past tense, naging began with the letter A, and past participle began with the letter U. If you may, pwede niyo yung screenshot para meron na kayong kopya or pwede niyo na siyang mabalik-balikan. Present participle, beginning. Bite, bites. Bit, bitten, biting. Kapag break naman, breaks, broke, broken, breaking. Ayan yung kanina example natin. Buy, buys, bought, bought, and buying. Kapag choose, chooses, chose, chosen, and choosing. Kung mapapansin nyo, they differ in spelling. Naiiba yung word. We do not just add ed. Binabago natin yung spelling itself kapag naging past na siya. Let us try, class. I want you to get a piece of paper so that this can be located actually in the page 6 of your activity sheet. I want you, class, to read the sentences that tell about habitual or everyday activities. Write the correct past form of the verb on your paper. Tingnan natin kung alam nyo lang to. So I'll be giving you 5 minutes to answer that and we'll be checking that later. So again, yes, Ian, Matthew, do you have any questions?
Sir, chichikan po ba ito pagkatapos nito, sir?
Yes po, we will be checking that after this.
Salamat po.
Okay, I'll be giving you 5 minutes. If you are done, just comment on our chat pane that you are done. Write the answer only. So as you can see, we have an example here. Sarah apologized to her mother for all her shortcomings. So ano daw ba ang past form ng apologize? So we just add ed. Apologize. Because apologize is a regular verb. Okay? You have 5 minutes to answer this activity. Okay, can we check? All right, I think a lot of you is done with the are done with the activity. So let us find out. So tingnan nga natin. Can somebody read item number 1 and answer? Sige nga, Ian Matthew.
Teresa go to Malhacan Integrated School.
What is your answer?
Went po.
Okay, the correct answer is went. Mamaya papakita natin pa yung yung mga listahan ng answers later. So how about number 2? I want you to check your own work, ha? Check your own work. Number 2, who wants to volunteer to answer? How about you, Nico Malilong? Can you answer number 2?
Diosdado attend morning and afternoon classes.
So what is your answer?
Attended po, sir.
Okay, very good. It is attended. We just add ed. So how about number 3? How about number 3? Who wants to volunteer and answer? Okay, Isabel, Javier, kindly answer number 3.
Henry's teacher be very good.
So what is your answer?
Is.
Okay, remember Isabel, we are talking about the past form. Past. Isabel, you can try again. What is the past form of is?
Was po.
Okay, can you read the sentence again with that correct answer?
Henry's teacher was very good.
Okay, Henry's teacher was very good. So the correct answer number 3 is the word or the be verb was. How about number 4? Okay, Leia Mabansag, you can answer number 4.
Alana make learning enjoyable. Make.
Make. Is it make?
Apo.
Okay, nice try. So the correct answer number 4. Anybody? Okay, Lloyd, Nathan. Thank you, Leia. You may try again later in the next number. What is your answer, Lloyd?
Made po.
Can you read the whole sentence with that correct answer?
Alana made learning enjoyable.
Okay, Aliana. That's Aliana. Again, can you read that again, Lloyd?
Aliana.
Okay, Aliana made learning enjoyable. So that is correct. How about number 5? Made, the M-A-D-E. That is made. Number 5. Her students participate actively in class. So what do you think is the correct answer? How about the others? Sige, Leia, you may try again here.
Her student participate actively in class. Participated.
Okay, very good. So the correct answer is participated. We just add letter D. Okay, Triana De Leon, you can answer for number 6.
They learn much from the class discussion. Learn po.
Okay, you add what?
T po sa dulo.
You add letter
T.
T. Excuse me lang po, may tumatawag lang. Wait lang po. I'll just cancel the call. All right, the correct answer is learned. It is letter T. So we can also use the ed word. This is a special case noun. It is also a regular, has a regular form, and has a irregular form. Yung learned with the letter T and the learned with ed. So very good, Triana. How about number 7? Althea.
AD and her classmates kept a journal. Kept po.
Kept po.
Again.
Kept po.
Okay, kept. AD and her classmate kept a journal. So that is K-E-P-T. That is kept. Very good. So how about number 8? Sige, Leijani, number 8.
The students write reflections on values and attitudes. Wrote po.
Ano po yan?
Wrote po.
Okay, very good. That is wrote. How about number 9? Ryan. Okay, Ryan.
Melvin summarized concepts and ideas every day. Summarized, sir.
You just add what?
ED po.
May na tayo dito. You just add letter. One letter lang na.
D po.
Okay, very good. We just add letter D. Very good. And last number. Okay, Michael, Maverick, Mystica. Number 10.
Wished po.
Can you
Wished.
read the sentence first?
Jay wished to become a good writer someday.
Okay, what is the correct answer?
Wished po.
Okay, tama yung idea, pero the pronunciation, remember, Michael, that is wished. Okay, we pronounce the ED as letter T. Okay, can you say that again, Michael?
Wished.
Ayan, very good. So kayo nga, try nyo nga without opening your microphone. Sometimes kasi we pronounce the ED as letter T para madali, katulad ng wish. Para hindi siya maging wished. Di ba naging wished? Say that in your own. Kahit wag nyo na pong buksan ang inyong microphone. Wished. Wished. Okay, so very good. Can I see your scores on our chat pane? Okay, may naka 10 over 10, 9 over 10, 8 over 10. May naka 6 over 10, so that is still good. So thank you very much for your participation. And this is the list of our answers. Ayan. Yung number 6 can be also, learned. Went, attended, did or was. Made, participated, learned or learned. Kept, wrote, summarized, and wished. So now, class, before we go on with the next part of I'll be showing you a video. So now, after I want you to watch carefully the video, and while watching, I want you to get a piece of paper and write down or list down the words in red font color. Okay, I hope you have your papers with you or your notebook. Kahit scratch paper, okay lang. So every time na may makikita kayong word in red color or in red font, list it down. Okay, are you ready? Can you show a thumbs up if you are ready? Okay, I think everybody is ready. Okay, let us watch the video.
How was your date last night, Jake?
It turned out okay, but I had some problems along the way.
Why? What happened?
It started when I was getting ready to meet Anne. After I had brushed my teeth, I used some mouthwash to make sure my breath would be extra fresh. At first, I was fine, though it was a strong taste. But the taste got more intense as I rinsed my teeth, and my mouth felt like it was on fire. Then I looked at the bottle I had used. I realized I had rinsed my mouth with aftershave instead of mouthwash. The mouthwash and aftershave bottles were right next to each other. I quickly rinsed my mouth and used the mouthwash from the right bottle this time.
You must have been pretty distracted to make that kind of mistake. Did everything else go okay?
Unfortunately, no. I went to get dressed and realized I had left my best shirt in the washer. I had meant to put it in the dryer before I started getting ready. I went to get it from the washer, but my mother had already put it in the dryer. I was relieved until I took it out. The shirt had shrunk.
Oh no. Did you find something else to wear?
I was running short on time, so I threw on a different shirt and ran out the door. I got to the restaurant in the nick of time. I sat at a table to wait for Anne to arrive. After I had waited for a few minutes, I realized I had put my shirt on inside out. This had never happened to me before last night. I went to the bathroom to fix it. When I came back, a waiter had given my table to someone else. I told a server what had happened, but he said I would have to wait for another table. After about 10 minutes, I told them that I had waited long enough. They finally gave me a new table, apologizing that they had made a mistake.
Did Anne show up?
No, I began to get frustrated. I had been sitting at the table for about 15 minutes when Anne called me. She sounded upset. She said that she had waited for me for over 20 minutes. She had left the restaurant and was in her car, about to go home. I asked her where she had sat at Taqueria Loca, and she sounded surprised. She had been at Taqueria San Jose. Since I already had a table, I told her to come to Taqueria Loca.
Then Anne made it to the restaurant, right?
Yes, she did. After 10 minutes had passed, Anne finally showed up. When I saw her, I felt the wait had been worth it. We stayed at the restaurant for a long time, eating and talking.
Did you have much in common?
Yes, we did. It turns out she had listened to most of the same music I did when I was a teenager. She had even played on a basketball team, just like me.
Great minds think alike. I'm glad the rest of the night went smoothly.
Not exactly.
Oh no. Did something else go wrong?
After we had eaten, I went to the men's room. When I looked at myself in the mirror, I saw that I had several large pieces of cilantro in my teeth. They had been there the whole time I was talking to her. I was so embarrassed.
That's not a big deal. People get stuff in their teeth all the time.
Yeah, but that's not all. I made the biggest mistake of the night when we were in the parking lot. She leaned towards me and I thought she wanted me to kiss her. I leaned in to kiss her and hit her head really hard. She told me that my car keys had started to slip out of my jacket pocket, so she had only meant to reach for them.
That is bad. How embarrassing. On the bright side, at least you got to meet her. Are you going to see her again?
Yes, tonight. Oh, that reminds me, I have to go. I had bought a new shirt and I left it at the dry cleaners. I better go get it.
I hope you have better luck tonight.
Thanks.
Alright, so that's it. So can you...
Ang dami, sir.
Oo nga, di ba? So hindi naman kailangan lahat. At least, I hope you had written something, di ba, while you are listening, while you listen to the videos. And can you give me at least 2 who wants to volunteer? Ano ba yung mga nasulat nyo dyan, mga words in red font? Sige nga, ikaw, maraming nag-release ng Princess.
Had brush and had used po.
Had brush and had used. Very good. So how about you, Isabel, Javier?
Had rinsed and had left.
Okay. So ikaw naman, Ashley Nicole.
Had left and had put.
Had left and had put. Okay. Maria Sofia.
Had sat and had been.
Okay. And ikaw naman ay Rika May. Cipriano.
Had bought, had sat.
Okay. Very good. Triana De Leon.
Had rinsed, laid.
Okay. Nico Manilong.
Had shrunk and had rise.
Thank you. Jasmine Gonzaga.
Had started and had mean.
Okay. And Ian Matthew.
Had eaten, had played.
Okay, thank you very much. So those words actually, class, has something to do with the next part of our lesson. And that is all about the past perfect tense. Yung kapag sinabi natin past perfect tense, ano yung word na hindi mawawala sa kanya? What word can you notice on your list is always there?
Had, sir.
Okay. Very good. The word.
Had po.
Okay, the word had. Kapag past participle, always. Diba? But not always, but it has a had word. Tandaan po natin kapag past participle. Pero hindi lahat ng may had ay in past participle. Pero ang past participle, lagi siyang may had. So like for example here, class. Yan. I have here 2 pictures. Yes, I have here 2 pictures. So sabi dito sa una, the bomb exploded when the police arrived. And the bomb had exploded when the police arrived. So kung makikita nyo dito, ano nangyari dyan? Ano yung sumabog daw?
Bomb.
Diba?
Police car.
Police car.
Police car.
So,
Police car po.
sino yung naging victim? Sino yung naging victim dyan?
Mga pulis po.
Yung mga
Police car po.
Okay, pero dito, on the second picture, what can you see here? Sa tingin nyo ba yung mga police ang naging victim doon sa pagsabog ng bomb?
Hindi po. Hindi po.
So, hindi. So, actually, class, these are examples of what we call the past tense and the past participle. Or the past perfect tense. So, let us dig deeper. Sir, paano yun? Ano ba nangyari? Doon sa kwento nga ba kanina, di ba? When we talk about the story, doon sa napanood niyong video, when did it happen? Did it happen in the past, in the present, or in the future?
Past.
Past.
Diba past?
Po.
Napakaraming actions na nangyari in the past. So now let us dig deeper to have the differences between these two tenses. Kapag sinabi nating past tense class, something had happened in the past, isang bagay na nangyari in the past, or two actions happened in the past simultaneously or magkasabay. Katulad nung kanina, di ba dumating ang police, arrived, and then exploded. Two actions, tama ba? Are those two verbs? Exploded, arrived, verbs ba yung mga yon? Action
Opo.
words ba sila? Okay, yes. So those are two action words, yung arrived and exploded. So let us have here a tawag dito linear representation. So yung dot dito sa dulo ay yung present, kunyari yung nangyayari ngayon, present, and then yung dot here is the past experiences or past actions. So kung makikita nyo dito, yung bomb explosion and police arrived, nangyari sila ba na magkasabay or hindi?
Magkasabay po.
Ayan. So
Magkasabay.
isang tuldok lang. So magkasabay. So what is the difference naman sa past perfect tense? So when we talk about past perfect tense, this talks about something that happened before another action in the past. How many actions? There are at least two actions. Tandaan natin, kapag past participle, at least two. Hindi pwedeng isa lang, at least two actions. Kapag past tense, pwedeng one or more. Pero kapag past participle, there are always two actions or more in the past. Tingnan natin yung linear, yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa. How many dots can you see? Dito na sa ating illustration. We have
3 po.
three dots. Of course, the rightmost part is the present. Okay? Pero makikita nyo dito, dalawa. Two actions. Ano daw yung mas nauna? Yung bomb explosion or yung the arriving of the police?
Bomb explosion po.
Alright. So, anong nangyari muna? The bomb exploded first before the police arrived. So, a past action before another past action. So, dalawang nangyaring action in the past, pero magkasabay ba sila or hindi?
Hindi.
Okay, hindi sila magkasabay. Kapag past participle, dalawang action na nangyari nung nakaraan na, pero hindi magkasabay. Kapag past tense, kapag dalawa yung action, nangyari siya ng magkasabay. So that is the difference between past tense and past perfect. So katulad nito, this is a sentence. Example sentence. She had written a letter before she went home. Ano yung two actions dito natin?
Had written.
Written and when.
Can you pronounce this again? It is pronounced as written.
Written.
Oh, hindi naman yung, ano ba yung pusa, batang pusa, baby ng pusa, hindi naman yung kitten, di ba? It is kitten, di ba? So this is pronounced as written. Okay, had written, and what is the another action?
Went.
Okay, went. So ano daw yung nangyari? Umuwi ba muna siya bago siya nagsulat? O nagsulat muna siya bago siya umuwi?
Nagsulat muna po bago umuwi.
Sulat po,
It
bago
is
mo.
clearly, nakikita niyo naman doon sa illustration natin. Ayan, di ba yung past perfect tense? Ano daw yung nangyari muna? What happened first? She had written first before she went home. So yung nagsasalita, maybe in the present tense. And then syempre yung dulo, that is the future tense. So dahil past perfect, we are talking about something that happened in the past. Two actions but not simultaneously. Magkaibang oras. For example, meron tayong two actions. Kaninang umaga, kain ng breakfast, tsaka nag-toothbrush. Sino dito ang kumain muna? Taas ang kamay. Ayan, kumain muna sila. Bago nag-toothbrush, di ba? Pwede nating sabihin, use that in a sentence, I had eaten my breakfast before I brushed my teeth. Meron namang iba, hindi naman ano yun, hindi, may common din, nagtututbrush muna pagkagising bago kumain. May mga ganun eh. Pwedeng I had brushed my teeth before I ate my breakfast. Hindi siya magkasabay. Pwede ka bang mag-toothbrush at kumain ng magkasabay? Kasi kapag sinabi mong I brushed my teeth and eat breakfast, magkasabay yun. Kaya kapag we are talking about different timeline in the past, dapat ginagamitan natin ng past perfect tense. So for us to know, class, kung ano nga ba ang past perfect tense, we should know the past perfect tense formula. We always have a formula dyan sa past perfect tense. Ang past perfect tense formula natin is the word had plus the past participle of the verb. Kapag may katabi siyang had, yung verb niya should be in past participle form. So it both work in singular and plural subject. Like for example, she had taken. Ang action natin dito, what is the action word here?
Had taken.
Had taken.
O yung verb lang, tanggalin natin yung had. What is the verb there?
Taken.
Taken. So that is in past participle. Ano ba yung past form ng taken? Ang present tense niya is take. What is the past form ng taken?
Took po.
Okay, very good. Janine, it is took. Very good, Isabel. And its past participle is taken. Paano nyo malalaman kung past participle siya? Kapag class, usually kapag irregular verb siya, meron siyang ed sa dulo. Pero kapag regular verb siya, ang past participle is the same with the past tense. Katulad nitong second example, Robert had watched. Ano ang present form muna ng watch? Kasalukuyang ginagawa. Di ba the word watch? What is the past tense of what is the past tense of watch?
Watch. Walang ed po.
Watch ang present, pero kapag past tense with
Ed po.
ed.
ed. What is the past participle of watched? It's still watch. Tandaan nyo, kapag regular verb, ang past participle niya is the same with the past tense. Kapag irregular lang class, dun kayo medyo malilito. Kasi there are different words. Ano nga ba kapag past, nagbabago ang spelling. Katulad nito again, Sarah had seen. What is the past tense of seen?
Saw po.
Okay, the past form of seen is saw. Ano naman ang present form ng saw? Ayan, tinakpan ko lang.
See.
Okay. The present form of saw is see. Okay, very good. Kapag plural, ganun pa rin. Parehas lang sila. She had taken, kapag plural, they had taken. Robert and Maria had watched. Sarah and Mateo had seen. Parehas lang sila. Kapag singular at plural ang subject. So let us try this. So let us try, class, to transform the sentence into past perfect tense. Gagawin lang natin siyang past perfect. We have here a present or a past sentence at gagawin lang natin siyang past perfect. Okay, for number one. Number one, the teacher stood when the mayor came in. What do you think is the past perfect tense equivalent of this sentence? Dito kasi the action stood and came, nangyari ng sabay. For example, pumasok si Mayor, sabay-sabay, tumayo ang mga teachers. Sabay silang nangyari. Pero kapag past participle, mauuna muna ang pagtayo ni teacher bago pumasok si Mayor. We just add what?
Had.
Had po.
We just add had. All right.
Po.
Saan natin i-add? Dito ba sa una? Had the teacher? Saan natin
Katabi po ng stood.
Tapos na tayo.
Before or after stood?
Before stood.
Before po.
Okay, before stood. So, titingnan natin mamaya. So, number 2, he receives a call before he went out. O, tingnan muna natin kung ano yung tamang sagot for number 1. Okay, yan. The teachers had stood when the mayor came in. Nagdagdag lang tayo ng had before the word stood. Kasi it is in the past tense na. Okay? So try this naman. Write on your paper. He receives a call before he went out. So receives. Past ba to or naka-present tense? Receives.
Present po.
Okay, it is in present tense. Now transform this into a past perfect tense. Okay? Who wants to try? Okay, naka-raise ang hand ni Triana. Okay, Triana, please try. What is your answer?
Sir, napindot lang.
Okay. So how about the others? Sige, Ian, Matthew, I'll be giving you a chance. What is your answer for number 2?
He had received a call before he went out.
What is the, ano yung verb mo dito sa receives?
Had
Can you repeat your answer? He had.
received.
Oh, remember yung formula natin, di ba? Had plus past participle. Kailangan naka-past participle siya. What is the past participle of receives? O, tanong ko muna, ang receive ba ay regular or irregular verb? Anyone? Sige, open your mic lang. Ang
Regular.
receive ba ay regular or irregular verb?
Regular po.
Okay, regular. Kapag regular, anong ginagawa natin kapag past form?
Ilalagyan po ng
Add
D.
ED or D
Add
po.
ED.
Nilalagyan po ng
Add ED or D. So meaning to say, ang had plus past participle, ano ang past participle ng receive?
Received po.
Tama yung idea, received, pero ang pronunciation nan is
Receive.
received. Received. Okay, he had, tingnan natin, ang tamang sagot dyan, class, is he had received a call before he went out. Alright, naintindihan po ba? Had
Opo.
plus
Opo.
the past participle. Okay, let us practice, class. So let us rewrite the following sentences into past perfect tenses. Do this on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, we will be doing this na lang. Ano, tawag dito, can you screenshot this? Anyone from any section, paki-screenshot po and then
Gana po.
paki-send sa inyong mga GC para po sagutan later and then ipapasa po sa aking Facebook page para ma-checkan ko as your additional points and additional activity. So, lagpasan po muna natin ito because we're running out of time.
PPM ko na lang po sa
Baka makita kasi yung sagot. So, what is our next task? All right. So your next task, class, we are on the finishing part na of our lesson. So yung let's practice kanina, that will act as your test for this morning. Okay? You will submit that. Your answers will be submitted on my Facebook page. Yung Sir Paulo Camargo-English 7. Okay? So now for your next task, grade 7 learners, you are going to accomplish na your activity sheets. And of course, you may also watch the video lesson on our Salusoy IS grade 7 community Facebook group. Okay? So do you have any questions?
Wala na.
Wala na po.
Wala na po.
Wala na po.
Yes, Ian Matthew?
Sir, saan po
Wala
ulit
na po.
send po?
Doon po sa Facebook page ko, anak, kung saan po natin nagsisend ng mga requirements.
Add ko na lang po kayo.
Okay, just want to remind everyone, yung mga hindi pa nakakapagpasa ng kanilang report card, birth certificate, to your respective advisors for you to become officially enrolled for this school year.
Kasi ang attendant.
I'll be sending the attendance again, okay? So if you do not have any questions, thank you very much. Bago kayo mag-log out, kindly answer the attendance and let us have a quick